Welcome back. Life Remodeled has transformed neighborhoods, schools, and thousands of lives in Metro Detroit and has gained a reputation as a genuine difference maker in our community. However, they are not always warmly welcomed by residents in certain areas. Here to tell us about a transformation that happened, our founder and executive director of Quality Solutions, CDC, Andre McCullough, and CEO of Life Remodeled, Chris Lambert. Thanks for staying with us, Chris, and welcome, Andre.
Thank you.
I want to make sure that viewers understand what just happened at Durfee and Central, because that's what we're going to delve into here. So tell us about those renovations and transformations.
Durfee, which is the building we're now in, used to be a kindergarten through 8th grade school.
Okay.
It's located right next to Central High School, which is the first high school in Detroit. Central used to have 4,000 students. Last year they had 400. So the school district moved all of the kids from Durfee over to Central and asked us to repurpose the Durfee building, gave it to us for $1 a year for 50 years. And what we learned through the process is that many in the community were very upset about that. And what I came to discover through the process is why they were upset is because often people who do look like me and come in to develop a neighborhood with supposedly a good agenda often really are pushing people out and displacing and creating opportunities that aren't for the residents who've already lived there. And so Mr. McCullough and others have really taught me a tremendous amount about equitable neighborhood revitalization.
Yeah, you think you're going in and doing something really good until people start speaking up, which is what happened here. So you are in that neighborhood for decades, right?
52 years.
52 years, and you see Life Remodeled coming in. What went through your mind?
Well, you got to realize a couple of things that happened. They came in first cleaning up the neighborhood. I'm aces with that.
Yeah.
But in the process of cleaning up the neighborhood, we go through Christmas, we go through Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday, the first of the year. We come to find out that Life Remodel now is running the building, or has been leased the building for $1. And it's, hold on, we didn't hear anything about that. So it definitely wasn't no transparency. But the fact that now you got our babies over here with our young teenagers over in Central, which is for high school, and we really had a problem with that. We didn't think that Durfee, the kids from Durfee, the K through 8, should have been put over there with Central. And we had a problem with that, and that's really where it was. So we fought. We did the best we could.
When you say we, you and your neighbors, or your whole,
It was a group of us. Detroit Central High School Booster Club. We was one of the groups, and then there was other groups. But we fought for it. We couldn't get it. So I mean, politics is something in Detroit. So
did you go directly to Chris?
I did.
Okay. All right. So tell me about how that went down, both of you guys.
Well, he was having meetings, not just one meeting, but he was having several meetings to bring the community in so he can explain his part in it. I hadn't met him. I seen him when I came in, so I seen him sitting in the back. What I noticed was the hairdo.
What's up with the hairdo?
I said the hairdo because he covered the neighborhood. That's what I'm noticing. But I said, you need to leave our babies alone. I stood up and said, you need to leave our babies alone. I had to go to work, so I couldn't sit back and talk with him later on. But, you know,
basically dropped the mic.
So there was resentment, there was contention, so obviously we can all imagine what words might have transpired and all this resentment coming from the community. How did this transformation then happen? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think for me, there's some initial defensiveness inside of me in my own understanding of the work that we've done in the past, which has rave reviews, but then over time, in conversations with Andre and others, I began to realize, well, in the past, we were renovating a school and then we were out. We were never taking over real estate. And so that becomes much more of a potential threat when an outside group is taking over beautiful real estate. And I began to see through Andre's eyes and others why this would be so concerning. And it's really caused me and us as an organization to just be much more intent on finding out exactly what is success from the community's vision, the community's eyes.
So then on the years moving forward in next projects, you will go in more delicately, thanks to Andre speaking up and his group.
We will never enter into a contract on a building without clearly understanding from the community that we're all on the same page.
And I want to touch real briefly in our last minute here, Durfee Innovation Center. What is there now? What happens there now?
What it is it's a hub of opportunity for children, youth, and adults. And so what we're doing is inviting the best and brightest for-profits and nonprofits and working with community leaders of CDCs like Andre's Quality Solutions, and then working together to create those opportunities, whether it's workforce development or real-world hands-on education for kids or entrepreneurism or others. So we've got 12 tenants now, and we're looking to bring in a wide variety of others in the next 6 months.
That's fantastic. So it all worked out for the better with a couple of hiccups along the way.
Right.
We're really excited to see what you have coming up next, and thank you for all you do for Detroit. Thank you for speaking up.
You're welcome.
Because
You're welcome.
it's
You're
good to
welcome.
have loyal residents, and I can't wait to see
Thank
what's
you,
next
Lisa.
for you. Congratulations. We will, to join the Life Remodeled movement and volunteer, please visit liferemodeled.com. That's our show for today. Thank you for being part of our strong community here in Metro Detroit. See you next Saturday at 8:30 a.m.